I've gone short here. Only have about $3 of risk. Where's the tool? Just about here. And this candle's pullback. Stop loss is above here. And I was looking for this daily level all the way down here. I mean, it's obviously this is one of those crazy fucking trades. Reason being is because we're in a macro, it's inversion fair value gap, propulsion block here. You've made the inversion. Ideally, you don't want to see price close above this level. Obviously, if it does close above it, I mean, what the fuck can I do? It's just a trade. Um, in terms of the daily level, my reason for going short is you have this imbalance down here, which price hasn't traded to. This previous day also cleared this high here. So I obviously, I mean, look, this day might just close as is and fuck off way lower. But as you can see, I'm not sure if I was stopped out here already. I mean, it's possible because I had a very tight stop. Oh yeah, no, I've been stopped out. That's $3.90 that I've taken. Stop should have been here, but I mean, fuck it, dude. What can I do about it? Simply because of trade rules, um, you know, trade's been taken, trade's been lost. I saw these exact highs here so I was like, shit, the market might try and reach up, take it, and then keep this one intact. But that's three. So like I can now literally only put about $1 of risk behind this again now and try and salvage it. If obviously the trade goes in my favor. If not, I mean, I don't mind. I mean, a lost trade is nothing new. Ay, ay, ay. It's gonna be serious. It's gonna be serious. I mean, I'm pretty fucking annoyed now just because of my stop loss. I mean, it shouldn't have been. It would have been nice to not get squeezed out of it. Um, another form of reasoning as to why also I was willing to take the trade. We've made this inversion here on the 15-minute time frame. Um, so you can see that that is this whole level. I'm sure on the 30-minute there's another. Well, I guess also now on the 15 you can see that where my stop loss was, there's this unfilled fair value gap right here, which is forming, which did break structure. So rushing into a trade there, I have screwed myself. Um, so you see that now price might just want to now reach up a bit higher into it before dropping. I have no shame for taking this loss. Again, inversion, propulsion block within the macro. The rules are you take the trade. In hindsight, my stop loss should have been above this high because there's no swing high here. I was being far too greedy. If it now has to be a case of just doing a tape reading session, it's fine. But I do see price drawing towards this daily unfold fair value gap. Um, might even just have to now, what's the word? Just watch it. I mean, I'll stay on the 1 minute until this macro is done, just so that I can rub further salt into my wounds of a stupid stop loss placement of here. Um, Again, ideally, obviously now, so this red line here is a 15. Fuck. It's a 15. Fuck. 15 Sebi low. And yeah, um, again, mentioned earlier how you don't want to see price close above this level here. In terms of the 1 minute, although there's wicks and whatever the fuck else, price action is still bearish. I shouldn't have been such a greedy fuck. My stop loss needs to be actually 1 point above this high to allow for spread. But I mean, you genuinely cannot win them all. So let's put up this brightness a bit. I'll see here this low here. So we've made a bearish change in the state of delivery here on the 1 minute, but we've done so quite weakly. So now I want to monitor this wick. So you've closed past this consequent encroachment level. So now you want to see how this next candle closes. Ideally, you don't want to see it close past this consequent encroachment. If obviously to abide by shorts or whatever. Now we've got to wait and see. What is the market going to be doing? You see, it's closed above it. It's not ideal. Um, Obviously, this massive volume imbalance here is to be noted. I mean, look, I might as well just remove this P&L thing because I mean, trade's been lost there. Um, if I were to go to the 5 minute now, because again, one reason for also not taking this short is if we were to look at the 8 hour, sorry, we now actually have a new 4 hour candle opening up. And again, this to me looks like fairly good sell side. We are rejecting this 4 hour Sibi right here. I mean, it would have been a nice target for, you know, say Asian session or whatever the case. But price action does look fairly bearish. There was no bullish change in the state of delivery here. We don't. Is there a fair value gap here? No. So again, I should have respected that 1 minute model much better and had a better stop loss. I mean, even if a trade doesn't go my way, um, you know, yeah. So this is the draw on liquidity. Remember that 15 so below I mentioned now. So again, I didn't cycle through all of the time frames. I saw this inversion that broke structure with the prop block, the daily drawn liquidity, the time. I rushed into it. I mean, not very good, but I mean, it is what it is. Now, see, now price has made a bullish mitigation block. So now you'd want to see it. You remember now, this level here, we've now closed past it. So now you'd want to see price, if it wants to now at least get into this 15 so below, because now, I mean, in terms of market structure, it's showing that it is willing to ignore this model almost. Well, not ignore the model. I mean, I just seem to be rambling. I mean, you're just talking a whole lot of shit. But if things are to go in an ideal manner, obviously this is my draw. But you could see price come fill this 15-minute SIBI. This propulsion block, that body really is the last roadblock per se. That you don't want to see price close above because you've already got this 1 minute inversion here inside. So we can remove this 30 minute now. I think it's just putting on too much lipstick. But say if you're on the 1 minute, you don't want these levels to get close fast in terms of positions and so forth. So this is the draw on liquidity. Now one could take a more mature stance now and say, cool, that trade idea, I've gone and fucked it. So maybe cool prices made this inversion here on this day on this 15 minute. Let me maybe wait for it to have a retracement to say this 50%, which is also within this gap here. Because I mean, say we are now in a short term discount, and but we want to be selling from a premium. So note this mitigation block high story I was talking about. Once you've closed past it, this OTE round high. See now, this could be a trade in itself. Remember this roadblock I said you don't want to see price close past it. If you close past it, we're going to be going higher at least into this. This, and yes, it is cherry picking, but after that mitigation block closed and this quick dive lower, you could that could have been your quick trade to say, cool, I believe that say price is going to come into this 15-minute SIBI. We've made a mitigation block. You've got the down close candles that you're supporting, um, and this could have been a very very quick 2 hour, just like that. Um, so I mean, yes, I was wrong in taking this initial short, but in identifying this volume imbalance to support price, the closing above this fair value gap high to almost overcome it and have yourself a bearish, say like a busy again, over there, OTE retracement. I mean, these small scalp-like moves like this could be enough, and I think that they actually are enough if you look at the bigger picture. But in 3 minutes, I'll be out of the macro. Thankfully, I don't have work today, so I will just sit and say watch the 15. Do I want to watch this on the 15? I'll stick to the 5. I just want to go and finish up washing this dish and make me some chicken. Hungry lads, I'm hungry. I should go buy some mayonnaise actually. Then I can have beans, chicken, and rice. Say this window shouldn't be open because people can just fucking see me properly. But I might want to change these curtains actually. Get the cement one up. But it's nice for light though, so. Alright, can remove that. This 15 minutes below. Rella, umbrella, tall right thing look like Cinderella. Now you see, obviously, if the market just decides, nope, fuck you, we're not, can't see myself going lower. It wants to, keep going higher. Then it keeps going higher, and I'm wrong or whatever. My only hope is that just daily unfold fair value gap. So, I mean, in terms of the 5 minute, if you genuinely wanted to trade, this is technically your bearish showing in the state of delivery. You could, or these exact highs here are not inviting. You could try something like that and be like, let's place this one based on, say, this lowest down close is this one, this breaker, and if you want to be a G, you can argue that that should be a stop loss, and you just ride the coattails. It sucks, dude. The fact that I have used my risk for the day on a shitty setup on the 1 minute, yeah, I didn't allow myself to, build into the trade. So now let me tape read this all the way down here. It might look, obviously, this stuff could take the next 4 hours. I mean, I'm not gonna rush myself, but fuck, started that Call of Duty, Black Ops 3 campaign and all. So it would be a short off of the breaker if or Van Totek. Yeah, the macro is basically done. Let's see what the 1 minute's gone and conjured up. Oh, this is a clean bearish chain. This is where full margin fucking short here. Once you see this 1 minute change in the state of delivery like this, just at like the macro closing, full fucking margin short right there, and that's what it 12 are. Full my gain, full my gain. All right, let me go watch this ball. I mean, I can't take any trades now, so I might as well get an orgasm from tape reading. So, good stuff going on. Oh, oh. See, the issue with drinking is that shitty hangover feeling that's just kind of just lurking about and shit. Let me see what this trade has been able to conjure up. It must be something very good and very quick. See, that could be 1 hour done and dusted already. Now you'd want, say, let's bring in this fair value gap now. Focus on that now. How does price react to it? Uh, Fuck. So I missed a nice 1 to 1 for this shit. Fuck man. Bullshit. Now I'm watching this. Because they break bones and they do this thing of leading to a love. Oh, I know something to I know it's way. Oh, see this gap now. Right. YMCA. Let's see. Oi, this one is a choppy fella, ain't he? My goodness. Mayonnaise, potatoes, and tomatoes, potatoes, carrots. stomach hurts. Everything just fucking hurts. Swing low. I mean, yeah, I saw the 1 minute, so it's quite not the most significant, but now you would want that down close candle to hold and hold quite strong if it were to continue lower. Oh, fucking hell, felt like shit. Okay, well, I mean, look, this one has been moving well now. Um, yeah. I had to fucking vomit my ass out just now. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna have to sit on this live stream and watch this bitch run away. Currently, it's given me almost just 4 hour. I mean, how many people would have this trade right here already and call it, you know, the father of all trades? But obviously now, 1 minute, one can note the bullish change in the state of delivery here. Um, so if it runs up, like the market could do this, could very easily go from here all the way up, run any sort of stops it sees, and plummet. I've had too many trades where I get out so early because or like it gives you this move down. You've like, oh, but I'm up 3R already, or I'm up 2R. Closing the trade is now justified or whatever. Fuck that, it's not. Um, I spoke about this fair value gap here earlier and its significance. And as you can see, when the market eventually dropped down, it's like stages almost, right? We're first in this range, then you kind of break out again, trade back into it, and you've broken out again. So, yeah, in terms of the first trade, this one would be just over, 1.3 R, not now, but I'm saying the most it gave. This reasoning was because of the 5 minute bearish breaker here. Stop loss, I said, should have been or could have been like much tighter. I mean, even say on this bearish change in the state of delivery, which is something that I should take note of, is you see this high here. So this high, down close candle, high, close below it. You wouldn't want price to close above the bullish breaker body, right? But it can. You wouldn't want it. So saying a stop loss should be here, unrealistic. I would never go for it. But to want a stop loss, maybe I'd say this high here. I mean, this would decrease my stop loss from 1.6 points all the way down to say just with spread 1.1. So suddenly I go from a 12-hour trade to a 20-hour, a 19-hour trade. And I then have that luxury of say, let's say my stop loss was a whole lot tighter, right? And I know, cool. So this is the target I want eventually. But if the market gives me a 1 to 5, I will not say I'm done. Let's stop trading, right? So here you have your first bit of profits, and it gives you your 1 to 5 on this run lower, right? And then say maybe you're like, okay, cool. 1 to 5, I was risking, the 1%. I'm gonna close 80% of my trade here, and I'm gonna let everything else. So stop remains here. It's not at break even. Even if you lose, you're not going to be losing much. Um, so I mean, look, it's a wonderful lesson. It just like it really goes to show that I need to remain impartial about it. What were my mistakes? Wait, is this live stream thing even still happening? Yeah, it's been going for just over an hour. Okay. Anyways, I'm considering using my camera actually. Let's see, just to make the stream a bit more personal. Let's Google how to use camera on YouTube. See, like, I would, I don't know if I could get camera access actually. Could I? Language, allow, recording date, license, comments. Yeah, I don't think it will let me. Or I probably have to end the stream. Or like, okay, the next one. um, So yeah, I mean, like you're saying, how this trade here from this nice 1 minute bullish change in the state of delivery, uh, made right here in this macro, is pummeling up higher, right? Um, Now the thing becomes, let's say I caught this trade today and I was able to take 3% off or 4% off or whatever. And I say, cool, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna look for that like 2 setups a week, really, three maximum. But I'm not gonna see every day as a trading day and so forth. Oh, fuck. Let me go drink some water. Gee, fucking was. Oh, I am mashed. See what the 5 minutes saying. Oh, look at that. Just look at that. What a return. Now, just to be clear, this is still my target. I still believe that the market wants to come down here, right? But I do not have the right to demand that it must come from here and deliver straight. See, if I was in this position here, I would have probably moved. And I know, although I don't want to say it because it's going against that mindset of, oh, just leave your trades, let them run, it doesn't mean anything. I would I would have moved my stop loss to break even because I would have been like, we've come all the way down here. Like this is in itself been an okay move. So yeah. So I mean, I guess because I mean maybe we can just okay, sorry, wait. And also, if I just waited for the 5 minute, I would have gotten this bearish showing in the state of delivery here, and I could have taken this trade with that stop. And yes, obviously this is a final target, but I would have been up over 3R. Odds of me not closing anything on a 3R trade extremely low. I would have at least some. Um, but I mean, I guess like the trade technically would still be active because we're looking for way over for like a move way, way, way down here. Um, but if I could predict every single trade with absolute fucking perfection, I'd be a billionaire. So, you know, I used to see all these strategies on Instagram and all with you have these. So when price will say after we've swept the low and you can form a propulsion block of some sort or whatever the fuck else, it will if it doesn't trade back to that body open, I mean like the next time price comes back to it, you should expect it's not gonna be like a tap and run to wherever it wants to be. So it's not gonna be like a bounce and a woo the future type of move. No, it'll be like this here. If you saw that tap, right? So you see the 50-minute order block. It's I would say an unmitigated order block, and you see and understand. Okay, cool. Yes, we are short in the sense of we want this daily unfold fair value gap, but I'm willing to, get in on this quick reversal, and you've got a 1 minute model here. You could have, again, go long there. First TP is a 2.1R, 3.8R. I mean, you would have been up or like possibly 4R just on this. Granted, you also didn't add anyway. Where would one maybe add, say, at this inversion fair value gap here? And that's it. There was no point in this where well, I would have thought of possibly adding to a trade. Um, the reason why I say about this of this propulsion block thing of an untouched or if there's a down close, if there's an order block that is unmitigated, when the market comes back to it, you should get that 1 minute, or if it's a higher time frame order block, you will get a lower time frame model. It's just common sense. Um, For example, this down close candle, after price traded past its open, it didn't quite return to it. Yes, we had this big ass wick here, and you on the lower time frame there was probably already a change in the state of delivery here. All right, but then if you draw it out, if you just focus on that body, surely there was at some point there was some reaction from it. Like here, this first step. Now the question becomes: would there have been as clean of a 1 minute model as you had here? Probably not. What's the difference between this down close candle and this one? I mean, this one we sweep lows, it's the lowest down close candle. I mean, like here, we made a down close candle, but then we made an up close, and then another up close, and then eventually we shot up past it. Here, it's just up close, down close, yep. So it's like, yes, they are both down close candles, but what was formed before it? What was formed after it? Over here, down close, up close, jip. You see, it comes back right to it, runs away. Over here, down close, up close, down close, jip. So yeah, let me keep drinking this water. So to get higher and higher, talk to me. Mm-mm-mm-mm. More better, more better, more better. Let's say if this move here does this, right? Because it's kind of come down from the top. We've had a little bit of, say like, no, like a mini bit of consolidation. Then we chop a bit, then we fuck off lower. What stops it from running this high again? And then chopping for around for a bit, and then if this whole move occurs like this, right? The spike up, the consolidation, the move down, right? So then, if I sat here in hindsight now, let's say if this was my trade, right, and I'd been like, no, let me close out. I don't have confidence in it anymore. Yeah, or whatever, whatever. It still went down, but it's these big ass price runs back up here that should even encourage one to possibly add to your trade. But again, I wouldn't, not right now at least. Regarding this breaker here, like I was saying, let's remove these things here quickly. To be quite honest, it would be a good, it would have been a good idea to just, you took this trade quickly here and you're like, I'd breaker, right? Say like this high here, you take this one that formed, and you said, I just want a short term low. I want 2R, nothing more, nothing less. I don't care about getting a 6R trade or 10R trade. I just want 2R. I could do that. I just don't want to. And that's the honest answer. Oh, what the fuck is this? It's an alarm. This battery, this laptop is just losing battery life because I mean, think of it. It's running a YouTube stream. It's got a few tabs open. Focus on that level because you would need a close above here for a bullish change in the state of delivery. So you'd want to see how this next 50-minute candle would close at this level. But believe I remember it all. Now it's 13%. It's literally just been coming down. I need to get. I think it's a very good laptop. I wouldn't want to sell it per se. Let's close some of these windows, man. Let's get this poor son of a bitch is dying. It's the week of Christmas. Gonna be alone for Christmas. Very slow week in the forex market. I mean, there's no real news. I mean, I can show it here. Mm, Alright, I'm gonna watch this on the 15-minute. I'm not, mind you, I've made note of the breaker here. Lowest, we swept the low. The highest up close candle is this one. Um, so obviously you got to look at like the body of that body close, this body close, all that good stuff. Um, it's been duly noted. That's why I was saying that had I been in this trade, I mean, just out of fear or maybe a lack of faith in the model thereof, I would have been like, no, nigga, I want to, I can't say I'd be the most comfortable person holding the trade, but, whatever. Just got to be a bit patient, innit? Now it'll be funny. In the next 1 minute and 15 seconds, will you see price close below this level to confirm that there's no 30-minute or 50-minute bullish change in the state of delivery? Yeah, about a 1 minute remaining. So let me look up some recipes, bro. Like I wanna 11% now. Gee, fucking whiz, dude. Uh, what's a nice, say like a chicken pasta recipe. See here, you need chicken breast, cream, fresh pasta, parmesan, and butter. So what I would need to get is then some cream and the parmesan. Creamy chicken pasta. The battery is running low, nigga, but you're fucking plugged in, bro. Apparently, this thing can't determine the battery that's the charger that's being used here. Oh, you see how this one closed. So technically, this means that then the 50-minute made a change in the state of delivery, no? Yeah, it did. Interesting. Well, it looks like the market wants to go higher today. Eh? Who am I to fight? We must conform. Funny how the level to make a 15-minute bullish change in the state of delivery is also this bullish breakers body open. So, you also wouldn't want now if the market now believes that its best way forward is um, lower or higher, then you wouldn't want to see a close below this level. So let's just mark out this as the breaker quickly. 9% now. It's just losing battery, dude. It's not even charging. So it's a thing of what, like, I have to not turn it off and let this. Fuck this, man. Boneless, skinless chicken breast. And then fresh garlic cloves, some cream, some Parmesan cheese, fresh herbs such as rosemary, substitute for thyme or sage, some fresh lemon juice. Jeez, there's so many fucking ads on this website, bro. Some mushrooms, some fresh vegetables like broccoli, zucchini, green beans, a handful of fresh spinach, some crispy bacon pieces. If using dried pasta, undercook it by a minute so it can bubble away in the sauce a minute or two at the end, still be al dente. Always reserve a mug for starchy pasta water before draining. Yeah, flattened chicken breast. I guess that, like, instead of spending, say, like, instead of taking 170 Rand and deciding that I'm gonna go buy a bottle of Richelieu, I can buy Parmesan, bacon, some herbs, cream. I mean, that would probably work out to even more than fucking $200, but yeah. I'm so discouraged at the fact that this thing is fucking plugged in and it's gone from 21 to 7% because it's literally said that the charger cannot be determined. It's the charger the fucking laptop came with. What are you talking about? Uh, I think, like, I'll probably, I mean, obviously I'll have to speak to Tenge about it, but at some point just sell this fucking laptop, dude. Get something else. Oh yeah. You think I'm so caught up in where I am right now. How far is this fucking chicken, bro? The new 30-minute windows is almost done. Let me 6%. Yeah, this fucking live stream is gonna have to end soon, unfortunately.